Hello and welcome to the Celebrating Women in Business journals. I am your host, Sarah Jenkins. Here at Celebrating Women in Business, we are a welcoming community of women who empower one another through recognition, collaboration, and genuine connection. So, I have a very special guest with us today. We have Hannah Stubbs from Nailed It Han. Welcome.
Hi.
So, would you like to tell us a little bit about your business?
So, I'm a beautician by trade. So, I primarily do nails, so hence the name, Nailed It Han. So I do a bit of everything, a bit of this, a bit of that. But I've always wanted to go into beauty, so this was just kind of like the best way for me to have my own business, because I've always wanted to try working for myself, whether it
Yeah.
worked out or if it didn't. So,
Mm.
yeah, just my business is like doing nails, nail enhancements. I gotta think now, eyebrow waxes, and not that I do many. I do mostly nails, but yeah, I do a bit of everything, generalized.
Oh, fab. So you said that you always wanted to get into beauty. So can you tell us why?
So from a young age, I've always I always remember being in the schoolyard in like I was like year five or whatever, and I used to like give people massages. Like I like I well, what was I, 10? At 10, it was a bit of fun. Like, but I've always enjoyed like giving people, I don't know, something nice, making
Yeah.
people feel good. So it started off as that. And then as soon as I got my first eyeliner pencil at 13, flipping heck, makeup was the new thing. So
Yeah.
I decided then that I wanted to go into makeup as a kind of like a whole.
Mm.
Um, I kind of fell into nails, but I wanted to go into makeup. I wanted to go into like special effects, going into film, TV.
Wow.
I self-taught myself from about 14 doing like face paints and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit.
Hmm.
Problem. So I went to school and I finished my sixth form and I was like, I'm going to go to college. So I went to college, decided that I wanted to go into theatrical makeup, but the year that I went, they weren't running that course.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, I might as well. You can't be overqualified. So I was like, I'll just do beauty as a general
Yeah.
thing. And
Yeah.
then I went there, and then I was still heavily into makeup. I got in, we did the nail part of it, and I was like, oh, I can't do this crap. Um, it's not for me, blah, blah, blah. And then, like I said, COVID, and well, halted everything for a long while. So I was qualified beauty, not qualified theatrical makeup. So
Hmm.
obviously, everybody needs a bit of money, so I needed to go into a
Yeah.
job. So I went and I worked in the Harrison Hotel in Bridgend as a beauty, well, as a spa therapist. So I did a lot of massages and a bit of this. That was my first kind of beauty related kind of job, other than like little Saturday gigs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I did that. And then the job that I had after that was in a beauty salon. And that was the first time that I'd ever worked back to back with people doing all different things. So everything
Yeah.
that I trained in
Yeah.
beauty, which was all
Do you,
hard.
do you think you'll ever go back to theatrical makeup? Because the reason why I ask is I always wanted to do stage sets and
Yes.
costume. Oh, I absolutely love like costumes and stuff. I love all the period drama stuff and everything. And I remember applying to the Welsh College of Music and Drama and having a look round. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. So,
Oh yeah. I would consider going back into it. Like I still dabble in makeup now. Like I'm doing like bridal and things like
yeah,
that. Very generalized, pretty little things. But like I do dabble in it when I'm feeling creative or I have time, which
yeah.
you don't when you have your own business. But here we are.
Oh, I know. And I with makeup, I think a lot of people think, oh, well, women do it for men and stuff like that. Well, actually, I found it so relaxing myself. Like, at one point, I knew that if I was having a bad time, it was when my nails weren't done. Like when my nails were done, it meant
Oh
that I
no.
was actually looking after myself. Well, at the moment, they're not done, but yeah, it is hard running a business. But yeah, and I think actually taking that 10 minutes a day, and I'm no expert with makeup or anything like that, but taking that 10 minutes to put my cream on, to do everything else, it just
Oh,
starts my day right.
it really does. That routine of getting into something that, well, that makes you feel more enhanced than you usually do, isn't it? So
Yeah,
not like loads of makeup, but like just a little bit. Just make even a moisturizer, a nice, good, like moisturizer would
yeah.
like just make a whole difference throughout the day.
Yeah. And I think it's part of self-care because as maybe women or business owners or mums or whatever, we just don't have that time for ourselves. So I always make sure I have that time.
Yeah,
And yeah, it is good. And I
yeah.
don't do it for anybody else apart from myself.
Of course, of course. Like, yeah, you probably know what you like as well. Like owning your own business, you feel like you almost need to have that representation and the front facing reality of other people then, isn't it? Like
Mm,
front facing role. The same as well, like I need to have my nails done like every 2 weeks. Otherwise, I feel bad that I'm doing other people's nails with bad nails.
yeah,
So that's it's the same like makeup. You gotta obviously represent yourself and represent what you want for other people to feel about you. You know.
oh, definitely, definitely. So for anybody that wants to, I don't know, either start a beauty business or just wants to start a business themselves, do you have any business advice?
So on my little prompt there, where am I? Where am I? Oh yes, I did. That's nice. So, like, biggest piece of advice is to if you're going into say beauty in general or whatever,
Yeah.
um, find your niche first. Don't kind of plunge yourself into the reality of doing everything and trying to
Hmm.
be good at everything. So when you go into like this industry, because it's so vast, it's so huge, there's so many sectors you can go down. Find something you're really, really passionate about and then
Yeah.
just master that. Don't offer anything else, just master that. And then once you get that like clientele that want you because you are a master at that, then you can start branching out and doing little different things if you feel like you're not as busy as you want to be. Add on a lash lift, add on eyebrow wax, add on that. So going to college gives you the insider of what you kind of want to do. And then
Yeah.
coming out and actually being in the industry would make you be like a specialize in something in general, you know?
Yeah. And that's really, really good advice because I think that people go into business thinking that they have to be really competitive and they have to be able to offer everything. But sometimes that means that you're not that good because you've got a bit of everything going on.
There's two it because there's so many and it's an expensive hobby
Yeah.
business, everything. There is so many products you can get out there and whatever. You want to just go into something, say like I specialize in nails and nail art, so that's my
Yeah.
niche. I think I've got everything that I could have in nail art, like ever.
Yeah.
So it when people come to me, I know that I can do the job that they want me to do because
Yeah.
I specialize in nail art. So they send me photos and I'm like, goodness me, I have to find a product that does that, but okay, I'll give it a go. But that's the way to really get into a field and try and get your specific clientele instead of
Yeah.
just being, say, just doing nails. If you don't like nails and you don't like nail art, the industry at the moment now calls for it.
Yeah.
So it's probably not the best for you unless you want to just become like a manicurist, which then there's not much calling for now. So
No.
that's you've got to move with the times as well, and like
Yeah.
it's all like too many things to
Oh,
factor in.
I remember when I was younger, I had lots of things. I remember having a nail piercing, like a little hoop on my nail. all different trends. It's really funny, isn't it? Like stick on little gems and oh my gosh.
There's so many trends going around, so many. And then they keep evolving. They keep evolving,
Yeah,
keep evolving, keep evolving. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, how much stuff do I need to buy? I got
yeah.
thousands and thousands of pounds worth of just nail art stuff.
Oh, I can
Not even
imagine.
polishes, just nail art stuff.
Yeah, oh, I can imagine. I love watching the videos and you see people making, I don't know, snow globes in their
I
nails and
know.
stuff. I'm like, wow.
It's so satisfying watching things that you want to be able to do but can't.
Yeah,
And then when you eventually get there and be able to do stuff like the things you've seen online, and you eventually
yeah,
get that technique, you're like,
yeah.
yes, thank God I nailed that one.
So let me ask you, what would you prefer with your clients? Do you prefer them to come with a picture and say, this is what I want? Or do you prefer them to say, I trust you?
Quite a good balance between my
Yeah,
two. Like I'd probably say about 50-50.
yeah,
My clients are like half come in with a photo, but I'm very lucky with my clients. They're all very understanding to me. So they'll come in with a photo and go, there or thereabouts, try that,
yeah,
right? And then I usually got an idea if one thing don't work out, or I don't have a particular type of product that works for that kind of thing, and then I buy it on the sly afterwards. And then like they just kind of go, yeah, like that, or if you think something better or whatever. But then I've got the other clientele where they literally turn up and go, I have no idea,
yeah,
do something. So like, and that's when the creativity comes out, and that's when you
yeah,
see things on Pinterest that I'm constantly like, on Pinterest, like what's the
yeah,
next thing, what's the next thing. So I've got so many like saved things that I want to do, which people wouldn't necessarily come in with a photo of it. And if people don't
yeah.
actually care, what's the harm, obviously. So I just go, yeah. So I do like the challenge, but not a
Mm,
challenge every single time.
no. Oh, fab. Was our next question. So have you faced any challenges in business? And if you have, how did you overcome them?
So specifically in well, my business is
Mm,
hard because of jealousy. So it's a little
right,
tip
okay.
for people in this kind of industry is jealousy. And it's because it's such a horrible, bitchy kind of industry.
Mm,
You can't trust a lot of people. So my challenge that I had when I faced literally the first week of my business is that someone that I have a feeling I knew who it is, but someone reported me to
mm,
the council before I had the chance to be able to put it up
yeah,
as a business. So I was
yeah,
working, well, I was supposed to work from my house. So my partner
yeah,
built me an outhouse in my garden and built it, everything, painted it. It was beautiful, ready. So 3 days before I started my business, almost 2 years ago, someone came to my house and were like, "You can't work from here anymore." That
oh my gosh.
So it hadn't even been used. It hadn't even been moved into. It was literally like hell on earth. It was hell on earth that first week of I
Yeah,
didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do. So, but like my like another like little tip is obviously having that network of people, because the only way that I would have had kept my business going, because I was booked for 2 months and I had nowhere to go, like
yeah,
3 days I needed to move into somewhere. And my mother-in-law, God bless her soul, she literally said to me, come on, come in my room for 2 months. And she had
yeah,
like a little room not far from my house, and they were like, just come in and use it for 2 months.
yeah,
And goodness me, oh, she saved my life. So having that network of people
yeah,
really helped me face that challenge. I wouldn't know what I'd do otherwise.
yeah. And it's not just the beauty industry, it happens a lot, even the
Oh,
industry that I work in. I
wow.
mean, I'm a networking business. There's a lot of networking business, especially female only ones. And I've just put it out there that I am not competition. I want to collaborate with people. we might, there is so much work out there that we don't have to be nasty. And you're right, you have to surround yourself with the right people. And, having the community that we have in celebrating women in business, I don't know if you've heard of what we do, whatever our meetings and everything, it's having a group of women that will have your back, who will, that they'll go out and they will be in rooms where you're not even in, and they will mention your
Oh yeah,
name and they will promote you. And this is what we need to do as women, is to have each other's back, because nobody else will. We have to support each other, and jealousy is a horrible thing.
it's a horrible
And,
thing.
you know,
Yeah,
yeah,
competition and jealousy is the hardest thing to learn is just not to trust people, not to
yeah,
trust everybody. Not everybody has got your side, and
yeah.
so that was the hardest thing to kind of realize, and I realized that the very very hard way. So
Yeah.
now I
And
know.
I've learned it time and time again, things happen. But I think, as you said, that you just got to keep going on. You need to carry on and just brush it off and not take it personally, because at
No,
the end of the day, it's them, not you. So yeah, it's sorry that it has happened to you, but you learned so much from it as a
oh, so
business owner,
much,
don't you?
so much.
Yeah, it's yeah, sad. Right. So I've got another question for you.
Carry on.
Right. Um, Miss Wales,
Oh yeah.
what made you want to go up for Miss Wales?
Oof, good question. So, well, like I said before, I did it off my own back, just thinking, oh, that'll be quite funny to do, wouldn't it? And then I got in and it was like, oh, okay, now I have to do stuff. So like I wanted to really push myself. So like
Mhm.
I obviously work one on one with people, and you kind of get confident in what you do, but you don't get really confident in yourself, like as a whole. So I know I suffer really bad with public speaking. I suffer really bad like anything like public. I can do one on
Yeah,
one pretty well, but I wanted to really push myself out of my comfort zone, and it was just like, yeah, I it's really really pushed me to be honest
yeah,
to my breaking point. So that's why I really wanted to do it. And I wanted to be
yeah,
someone that in my own business as a female in a business representing Wales, representing Bridgend, as a businesswoman, and juggling something else that's completely out of what I've ever done before.
yeah.
So
And we have to challenge ourselves on these scary things, because often the most scariest things are the things that come out, that help us on our journey. Definitely. So I wanted to ask, what benefits do you think these competitions have for young girls that may look up to you?
I think, like, for myself, I think bringing something like, be it like I said, like being my own business owner, and I think
Yeah,
it, like the girls that I've spoken to that are on the the finalists, they are the finalists. They're all very young, so I'm probably one of the oldest in Miss Wales, and the
mm,
girls that I've spoken to, and they're like, "Oh, so what are you doing in uni?" And I'm like, "I'm far out of uni now, don't
yeah,
worry." And they're like, and they don't, and like they they're so like young in their years that when I was speaking to them about like having your own business and things, and they're like, wow, that's like really inspirational, like
yeah,
doing this and having a different type of hobby again. Like, I'll never do this again. So
yeah,
they were saying it was very inspirational just
yeah,
to do something for yourself,
yeah,
to benefit not to benefit loads of other people, but for yourself. But
yeah,
the sentiment is there, isn't it? Of showing
yeah.
there.
And I actually think that you are an incredible role model, because I think in the past, I think people have thought about these competitions and maybe had maybe slightly negative thoughts about them. But actually now I think that it is incredible for young girls. Now I've got a daughter, she's 9, and to actually think that it's not just about standing there and looking beautiful, which you do anyway, but it's about you're a businesswoman, and that is incredible. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like you have achieved incredible things. So
yeah,
for young girls to look at you, like that's just amazing.
yeah. Thank you. But I
Yeah,
think like another thing is like if you don't boast for yourself, no one not everyone's gonna do it for you. You'll fall into
yeah,
the background, so no one else is gonna love you like you love yourself. So
yeah.
you gotta put yourself out there and enjoy the ride. That's exactly what I'm doing.
And I think that's a really good message. It really is. And yeah, I think it's fantastic. And yes, I wish you all the best. It's
Yeah.
really exciting.
Oh, very exciting. There she is. This year's the top. Ooh,
Oh, wonderful. So what happens next with that, if you don't mind me asking?
yeah, so not last week, 2 weeks ago, we just had our headshots for
Mhm.
the online public voting. So we just had that. That was really eye-opening. It was quite
Yeah.
nice, actually. I was so scared about going because there were like lots of girls there that I've never met
Yeah.
before, but everybody having photos, and I was like, oh my god, everyone's going to literally be staring at me taking photos. But everyone's so like welcoming, and everyone is so like that trying to ooze confidence. So everybody does the same thing. So you might as well do it for yourself.
Yeah.
So we've just done that. So that was quite exciting. So I just chose my photo. The next bit now really is training day. So the 1st of March is the training day. And
Okay.
that's to, well, have a look at what we have coming up, and then
Yeah.
we kind of like prepare for it then. So like the interview and like what types of dresses we want to have, and interview times, because on the day of the event you have like an interview slot for the
Yeah.
judges individually. It's 3 minutes, mind.
Oh wow.
I'm a gabber, mind, so I'm gonna try and get it under 3 minutes. That's my job. Um, but I think that day or just after we get the question, and then we get time to prepare the answer then, which let's hope I can get it in the 3 minutes. But here we are. So there's that, and then after that, then is the 3 day event. So we got three full days, one after another. So
Oh
the first
wow.
day is training day in the Mercure Hotel in Cardiff. So there's that one. The next day, same again in the Mercure in for the charity gala dinner. That's
Nice.
when they crown little prizes, not like full Miss Wales,
Yeah.
but like Miss Congeniality, who raised the most money for fundraising, and what's the other one? There's another one as well. Oh, Congenial, that one. And there's another one, and
Oh,
they do the little ones. Public voting. That's the other one. Who
yeah.
won the public vote? And then you get like a charity ball. You have a dance, blah blah blah. And then the day after, so you have to go to Newport the day after. 8 a.m. start. Oh,
Wow.
I'm not looking forward to that. So 8 a.m. start, right? And then we don't finish till basically like gone 12
Oh
in
gosh.
like the morning.
Oh wow.
How
Oh,
fun.
a long day.
So yeah, there's those. Oh, and I forgot the most important one. I've got my own fundraiser coming up
Oh,
at the end
brilliant.
of March. So I'm doing a makeup masterclass. So I'm teaching people how to do their own makeup, and how to enhance their beauty that they want to enhance. Like some people
Oh,
don't
fab.
know how to do certain things, or don't know, say, eyeliner. Eyeliner's a bit of a hard one to learn, so you might
Yep.
as well have insider tips from someone that's in the industry.
Oh, fantastic. So afterwards, if it's okay with you, can people still do the public vote?
Yes, so people at the moment, I don't think it's open yet. It doesn't open for a little bit. So it's
Right,
like, I
okay.
think it's like the whole month before. I could
All
be
right, okay.
completely wrong, but I think it's the whole month before. So I think you can vote up till the night of or something like that.
Right,
But
okay.
it will be open. It hasn't opened yet.
So later on, I'll get the details for that and I'll pop that in my group and also your fundraiser as well. If you want, you can pop that in the
Yeah,
group as well.
yeah, of
That
course.
would be lovely.
Yeah, so yeah, everything goes to charity. They have their own Miss Wales have their own two different charities, and I'm raising money for one of them called A Sisterhood.
Mhm.
A Sisterhood was created by Paula, which is the director of Miss Wales, and it is helping um, uh, unprivileged women that are in domestic violences, domestic
Mhm.
abuse, whichever,
Yeah.
to support and help them through the difficult time, essentially. Because if you
Oh,
then win Miss Wales, you get to meet these people, so you get to fly to, I think it's Thailand, India, and somewhere else. But yeah, you get to fly to them, and you get to meet the people that you've helped and raise money for, which is
oh, brilliant.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like a very exciting journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wish you all the best for that. Is there anything else you would like to share before we leave?
Oof, I don't know really. I think we've covered it all unless there's anything else you think I've missed.
That's great. Just to remind people that if you would like to follow Hannah, you can on Nailed It Ham. Okay, I will pop some details as well. And then if you would like to join us at Celebrating Women in Business, you will find us at Celebrating Women in Business. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I will see you all soon.